Hey, hello, Slim Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. Welcome to TNA Bound for Glory. We are taking it all the way back to the beginning here. Old logo, classic set. We don't have an Ultimate X match tonight, but we got the X hanging above the ring. And folks, we are kicking things off with the Knockouts title on the line. Now, to give a quick explanation, there will not be all new belts tonight. Those new belts will come over time as the new ones get revealed in real life. The only belt that will be receiving a visual update during this show will be the TNA World title. As we are kicking things off with the Knockouts Championship, we're going to find out who's going to be the first officially TNA Knockouts champion. As out first, looking to bring the glow, and of course the lineage will just continue from the lineage we've already got. It'd be really dumb to just start brand new because we're changing the company name. That being said, Trinity making her way down to the ring, we're gonna bring the glow and the fight tonight. This is her first singles opportunity to become Knockouts champion. She had the chance in a 5-way matchup a few months ago, which is where Shida, the current champion, captured the gold. And so now tonight, Trinity with a chance to try and bring the gold home herself. A big matchup about to go down here for Trinity. She's yet to be a champion with an LS11 Universe. Tonight is her first chance at gold that we've gotten to see in a one-on-one situation. Here comes her opponent, Hikaru, Shida, the reigning defending Knockouts champion, making her way down to the ring. Shida ready for action tonight. Shida with another defense coming up. We got a huge night ahead of us. This is only our first matchup of the evening. As I said, we are now officially TNA for the first time in LS11, outside of retro pay-per-views that I'll eventually get around to doing. So Trinity versus Shida, one-on-one for the Knockouts title. Without any further ado, here we go. The lights are dim because it is bound for glory tonight. It's up on the shoulders. Oh, a gutbuster from Shida taking down Trinity. Trinity's starting to get back up now. Trinity firing away with kicks on Shida now, knocking her back. Here we go. Trinity runs in. Big leaping clothesline taking down Shida. Trinity's got her down. Goes for a leg drop. Shida out of the way. And now Shida grabs onto Trinity. Kicks her in the ribs. Pulls her in. Grabs all of her. And suplex taking down the challenger. Shida and Trinity, they've both competed on some of the biggest stages possible. Shida coming from AEW. Trinity coming to Impact immediately, or TNA now. After leaving WWE for a kick, nobody home. Shida grabs the leg now, and Shida kicks up the leg of Trinity. She's got her down now. Trinity's starting to get back up to her feet, kicks her, goes ahead, kicks her in the ribs, pulls her in, lifting her up, and another. She's holding her up here. Trinity in trouble. Shida holding her in the air, holding her up for a suplex, takes her down. Into a cover now. She's got her down, but a rope break. Grabs a hold of her now, and now look at this. Shida with Trinity, gets her up, suplexes her again, taking her down. Shida now with Trinity right where she wants her, goes for her. Trinity goes for a roundhouse kick. Shida, tried to come off the ropes. Trinity, oh, what a rolling face buster, knocking her down. Shida's down, Trinity kicking away at her here, has her down now. Trinity ducks the clothesline from Shida, and now Trinity, roundhouse kick, knocks her down into leg drop, taking her down. Trinity's got Shida down, and Trinity, leg drop to Hikaru Shida. Into a cover now, she's got her down. Trinity for the one, no, Shida kicks out. Trinity now getting her back up to her feet here. Trinity grabs Shida, throwing her across the ring into the corner. Trinity with a kick to Shida, and another one, firing away at her again now, has her down. Trinity up to the top, or up to the middle rope. Shida's down. Shida's rolled to the outside now, and Trinity Right hook, Shida countered down. Shida, springboard, knee strike, taking her down. Hikaru Shida now pulls her in as Trinity lifts her up, and Falcon Arrow from Hikaru Shida, taking down the challenger. Trinity is down. Shida grabs a hold of her now, and Shida dragging Trinity back towards the center of the ring. Shida with Trinity down into a cover now. Shida has Trinity for the 1, 2, no! Kick out from Trinity. We've got a massive 9-match card tonight, folks. This matchup, among many others, don't forget this year's 30-man Call Your Shot Gauntlet, the winner with a guaranteed shot at any championship of his choice. Could be the digital media title, the X Division title, could find a partner to go for the tag titles, or even the TNA World title if they're feeling so bold. 2 years in a row, that's what it's been for in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. As now Trinity picked up on the shoulders of Shida. Shida with a stun gun taking her down. Getting her back up to her feet now, and now Shida pulls Trinity in, gets her up on her shoulders now, and Shida knee into the back of Trinity, who goes down. And now Hikaru Shida going up to the top rope. Gonna look to fly here. Shida's perched up high. Went for her off the top. Trinity, though. Trinity goes up now, and they've got to contort a little bit on the top rope. And this matchup, blockbuster, taking her down. Getting her up to her feet now. Trinity with Shida back up to her feet. Trinity with Shida off the ropes. Big running uppercut takes her down. Shida's down. Trinity kicking away at her repeatedly. There's a kick in the back attempt. Shida back up to her feet. Big roundhouse kick. That's what's won and retained the title many times now. Shida for the 1, 2. Kick out from Trinity. And now Shida. Whoa, went for the kick. Trinity swings her around. Trinity going with the rapid fire kicks now. Trinity. Roundhouse kick taking down Shida. And now Trinity. Here we go. Springboard. Cannonball across the chest. And Trinity grabs Shida, getting her back up to her feet, looking to make her feel the glow. Locked in. Feel the glow is locked in, but Shida, knee strikes firing away, knocks her back with one more in the head. Trinity rolls through, Shida catching her now, and Shida, snapmare, takes her down into roundhouse kick to the challenger. Rolling her over now. Shida covers Trinity again now. Shida with a cover on Trinity for the 1, 2, no! Kick out again from Trinity. Trinity staying in it now, and Shida grabs a hold of her, pulls her in, lifting her up here, and Shida suplex to Trinity, taking her down. Trinity goes down. She's rolling on the bottom rope. Shida goes up to the top now, and Shida, what is she thinking here? Shida perched on the top rope. Drop kick to the outside. Has a hold of Trinity now, and now Shida takes out the leg of Trinity, taking her down. Shida's down. Shida's got her down now. She gets Trinity back up to her feet. Shida throws Trinity, throwing her back into the ring now. Trinity is down. Trinity grabbing at her leg here. Shida going up again. Shida hunched over on that top rope. Went for an elbow. Trinity out of the way. And now Trinity, runs into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Shida's got her down, turns her over now, and Shida grabs onto Trinity now into a choke. Shida with a choke, but Trinity was in the ropes. Trinity trips up the leg of Shida. And now Trinity running uppercut, taking her down. Trinity now grabs Shida, getting her back up to her feet now, and Trinity kicks her in the ribs. Here we go. Feel the glow. Locked back in. And Shida's hanging on for dear life. Trinity's wrenching it in. And it's over. We've got a new Knockouts champion. Trinity has finally reached the peak of TNA wrestling. Trinity has reached the top of the mountain at last. A massive, massive win there. Trinity forces Shida to submit to Feel the Glow and picks up the win. And that is only the first matchup tonight here at TNA Bound for Glory. Trinity kicking us off in a big way there with a Knockouts title win. And folks, we're going to move right along. The Digital Media Championship is going to be on the line. Up next, a champion versus champion match, as New Japan's IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Kushida challenges Moose. Alright folks, up next is going to be the Digital Media Championship. Up for grabs as here comes IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Kushida to the ring. Up until last week, Kushida was a double champion. He was also 1/3 of the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions, alongside Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns, but they were cost those championships that were then immediately retired to Matt Cardona and his cronies by Moose, who would jump the barricade and take out Kushida at ringside, which is what led to this matchup tonight. Moose wanted to play with fire, and Kushida is going to look to burn him. So Kushida makes his way to the ring. He's been the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion for quite a while. And now tonight, he is making his Impact his TNA pay-per-view. I believe it's his TNA pay-per-view debut in general. I don't believe we've seen Kushida compete on pay-per-view here. I suppose I can't really say this about Tony Storm anymore, but Kushida, I can bestow this honor upon him. So cool, he wears glasses over his glasses. I got to say that about Tony Storm in what, 4 years almost? 3 years? 3 years. His opponent is the reigning, defending Digital Media Champion. Here he comes. Moose, the man who main evented our first Bound for Glory we ever did in LS11 Universe all the way back in 2022, which is at this point closing in on 2 years ago. LS11 Impact is almost 2 full years old. April will be its official 2nd anniversary. This is why Season 6, we're going to officially make the seasons last a full actual calendar year, not 4 weeks less. We don't want to sync up with the real world calendar. It would be a little tedious to try and keep up with that as well. So Moose marching down to the ring. He's a former Digital Media Champion, or he's the current Digital Media Champion. He's a former Impact World Champion as well. Moose knows what it's like to be at the top of the mountain. Moose and Kushida, this is going to be an interesting clash of styles tonight, isn't it? So Moose has arrived, and he is going to be the first man to defend the TNA Digital Media title now, as it will be known. So it's Kushida, it's Moose. Without any further ado, here we go. Kushida coming out of the gate. Oh! Kushida saw Moose going for the boot and kicked out the legs. Another drop kick. Kushida's got Moose reeling immediately here. Kushida, another drop kick knocking him back. Moose turns him around with a right hook though, and Moose now grabs the Junior Heavyweight Champion up at a torture rack position, and Moose drops him. Moose coming off the ropes now and went for a senton. Kushida got the knees up now, and Kushida runs in. Kushida into DDT to Moose, taking him down. Cover by Kushida. 1, no. Into a drop kick. Moose knocking Kushida back. Hits him with another one. Down goes Kushida. Moose has got him down now. And Moose getting him back up to his feet. Pulls Kushida in now. Moose with Kushida into the corner. Goes for him with a clothesline. Runs the ropes. Moose into another one. Taking him down. He's got him down now, and now Kushida right hook to Moose. Kushida now hits the ropes, drop kick to the legs of Moose, taking him down. Moose is down now, Kushida putting the boots to him repeatedly here. He's got him down now, and now Kushida. Now Moose out of the way, Moose with a right hook. And now Moose Big jumping neckbreaker to Kushida, taking him down. Kushida's trying to stay in it now. He's staggering back to his feet. Moose clotheslines him across the back. Down goes Kushida. Kushida rolling back to his feet, though. Pops up into another DDT to Moose. And now Kushida, he's going up to the top rope. Kushida on the top rope. Kushida, what's anything in here? Oh, what a corkscrew moonsault off the top. Getting Moose back up to his feet now. Kushida chopping away at him. Firing away, spinning wheel kick, knocks him into the ropes, and Kushida with Moose. Through the ropes, it is all Kushida right now. Kushida wants to be the digital media champion, and you can tell something bad. As he hits a massive dive, taking down Moose. Moose chops him back. And now Moose with Kushida gets him up, and Moose body slam, taking him down. Goes for a kick, Kushida trying to lure him in. Moose caught him now, and Moose gets him by the throat and just repeatedly slapping him. Moose had him held hostage with that chokehold. Kushida now, no! Moose elbowing him away, knocking him back here. Moose knocks him back. And now Moose grabs Kushida and throws him into the barricade. Getting him back up to his feet now, and Kushida, referee at the count of 5. Back into the ring he goes now. Moose. Kushida's coming right back in after him. Kushida went for a forearm. Moose throws him off the ropes now. Moose went for a kick. Kushida rolls him through. Cover. Kushida for the digital media title. No! Moose kicks out. And now Moose coming in. Kushida counters him again. And now Moose grabs a hold of Kushida. Moose throwing him across the ring into the corner. Goes for him with a clothesline. Kushida rolls Moose through again. Kushida now bridges the cover. He's got him down. Moose in trouble again. 1. No! Moose kicks out again. Kushida with a kick there, knocking him back now. There's a chop to Moose. Kushida's caught. Moose picks him up, and Moose with Kushida. Oh my God! Just hurled him out of the ring. And now Moose is up to the top. And Moose precariously perched on the ropes, not even on the turnbuckle, with a flying crossbody to Kushida. Taking him down now is Moose. He's got a hold of him now, and now Moose turning Kushida over. Kushida's down in a Boston Crab from the Wrestling God. Moose trying to make him tap out here on the outside, or immobilize him on the outside at least. Kushida now pulls Moose in, taking him down. And Kushida now rolls off him. Kushida up on the apron. Kushida diving clothesline to Moose, taking him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Kushida chopping away, kicks at him now. Kushida spinning wheel kick into drop kick to the knees. He's got Moose now, and Kushida getting Moose back up to his feet. Referee at the count of 6. Kushida throws him back in the ring now, and Kushida up to the middle, up to the ropes. 7 count. Frog splash across the back of Moose. Kushida now grabs Moose. Here we go. Throws him off the ropes. Kushida ducks him, leapfrogs him, and arm drag, taking him down. Moose back to his feet, running clothesline. Now Moose ducks him. Here we go. Back body drop. And pops him up into a spine buster. Down goes Kushida. Moose into a cover now. Moose for the 1, 2. No! Kushida kicks out. Moose unable to put him down there. Kushida in some trouble here. Moose, here we go. Moose looking for, no, Kushida counted. Kushida kicks Moose in the ribs, and Kushida's looking for Back to the Future. 1, 2. No, Moose stays in it. Kushida now goes out of the ring, and Kushida, here we go. Oh, what the? Matt Cardona wiping out Kushida with radio silence. And Cardona, well, we know Moose said Cardona owed him a favor. And Moose is laughing at this as Cardona sent a helpless Kushida back in the ring. Kushida seemingly had the digital media title won, but he's been fed right back to Moose with a spear. Moose retains. Just like that, Moose retains off the assist from Matt Cardona. Moose will continue to reign as the digital media champion as we enter the era of TNA. We're going to crown our first ever LS11 Universe NWA champion right now. Okay, not going to lie, I went in and I updated the visual condition of the show because I was starting to have trouble seeing it. But, folks, it is now time to crown the first NWA World's Champion. In the LS11 Universe, out first, the mentor, Trent 7. I spoke to Trent 7 earlier tonight, and I asked him what a match like this means to him, and he said, well, it's quite simple. I've been on the British independent scene for decades. I helped get people like Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne to superstardom, and what did I get for it? I got fired. Whereas the whole time I was humble and never asked for the big singles opportunities for myself. He pointed to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2 all the way back in Season 2, almost 3 years ago now, where Trent 7 watched on as Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, two of his big students he had back when they first started out as young kids on the indie scene, main event to the TakeOver, and now Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, they both competed at WrestleMania for championships this year, whereas Trent 7, we didn't see him in LS11 Universe for over a year. And so he says now tonight is his time to prove that he has what it takes to be a singles champion. But to get there, he's got to go through the Maniac, Eric Young. Eric Young making his way down to the ring tonight. Former X Division champion in his own right. Eric Young talked about how when TNA first started 22 years ago, the NWA World's title was the top prize there was. And now it was something he never got a chance to win because he was running around as allegedly running around as Super Eric. He was, waiting up for Santa at the 2006 Christmas special. Shout out JJ if you shout out to my buddy JJ Gyllenhaal for that one. But there it is, the NWA World's Championship. The 10 pounds of gold is back. For those that are new here, the NWA World's title will be a floating title. It can go between any of the big 5 promotions that we have in LS11 Universe. You can see it defended anywhere and everywhere. The champion will serve as almost a free agent of the channel and will be able to go anywhere. As Eric Young looked for a moonsault, Trent 7 pulls him in, gets him up on his shoulders, and Trent 7 taking him down into a cover. 1. No, Eric Young immediately getting the shoulders up. 7 with a punch in the back now. Going after Eric Young, taking him down here is Trent 7. 7 has got Young, but Eric Young sweeps the leg of Trent 7, taking him down. And now Eric Young grabs a hold of him, slams down the arm. 7 goes down. Trent 7 turned over with a kick by Eric Young, and now Young grabs 7, and knee into the face takes him down. Eric Young with a knee in the back of Trent 7 once again now. Eric Young has got him down, and went for a drop kick. Trent 7 out of the way. Now Trent 7 getting back to his feet, grabs Eric Young, pulls him in. Small package, 7, the wily veteran here into a cover off the small package, but Eric Young gets the shoulders up. Trent 7 now kicking away at him here repeatedly. He's got Eric Young down. Remember that NWA title? It's been held by some of the greats. Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Harley Race, just to name a few. And then in TNA history, AJ Styles, Jeff Jarrett. Can't finish that one without laughing. The Monster Abyss. Belly to belly from Eric Young into a cover. For the one, no. Think about some other greats that held that NWA title. Terry Funk immediately comes to mind. The late great. As Eric Young goes for a pile driver. Trent Seven, though, turns his momentum around, gets out of it. And now Seven went for a chop. Eric Young caught him now, and Young throws Seven over the top rope. Eric Young knocks him to the outside. Down goes Trent Seven. These two going to the outside now. Eric Young. Moonsault on the floor, taking him down. Eric Young has got Trent Seven. No, Seven rolls back through. Crossbody to Eric Young. And now Trent Seven with Eric Young. Into the ring post, taking him down. Eric Young is down now. Trent Seven grabs him. Seven bounces him into the guardrail. Trent Seven does it again, taking him down. Referee at the count of 4 here. Seven getting Eric Young back to his feet. Trent Seven throws him back into the ring now, and Trent follows him back in. Seven turns him over, and Trent Seven, here we go, look at this, grabs the legs, and Trent Seven, speaking of the Nature Boy, figure 4. We all know Ric Flair used this move to keep that NWA title and win it many a times in his career. Wait a minute, it's turned over though. The pressure is reversed by Eric Young. Trent Seven gets up into a clothesline. Eric Young's got him down now, and Eric Young dodges the chop. Seven chopping him now, and Trent Seven caught by Eric Young, and now Trent Seven taken towards the ropes. Eric Young puts him in the ropes now. Young with Seven. Here we go. Off the ropes. Eric Young rolls back over him. Eric Young pops up into a kick in the face, taking him down. And now Eric Young has got Trent Seven here. He's got him. Eric Young with Trent Seven off the ropes. Ducks him. And takes him down. Seven getting back up to his feet now. Trent Seven caught by Eric Young. Young with a kick in the face knocks him down. And now Eric Young with a drop kick. Trent Seven goes down. Eric Young went for another, blocks the forearm. Here we go. Trent Seven going to the ropes. There's a kick now, and Eric Young goes for another kick. Trent Seven. Eric Young kicks out the legs now, and Eric Young with Trent Seven. Here we go. He's got him up. Trent Seven. Seven, wait a minute. Backslide. Getting out of it. Here we go. 1, 2. No, nearly got him, though. Eric Young getting the shoulders up now, and now Eric Young runs in. Drop kick. Trent Seven goes down. Into another one. Eric Young's got Trent Seven reeling now off the ropes. Eric Young, flying crossbody. Takes down Trent Seven. Wait a minute, Trent Seven rolls him through. This is how he became number 1 contender. 1, no! Eric Young kicks out. Last month at our last pay-per-view. Whoa, Seven with another backflip. Goes for a chop. Eric Young countered. Young pulls him in. Eric Young hooks the arms. Young driving him into the mat. Cover. 1, 2, no. As I was going to say, at our last pay-per-view, Trent Seven won a free agents triple threat match against David Hart Smith and Big Damo, whereas Eric Young beat Kenta. There's a hip toss from Eric Young to Trent Seven. Goes for him. Trent Seven out of the way. Trent Seven now. Knee strike to Eric Young. Into a chop block, knocking him down. Now Trent Seven drops the elbow on him. Trent Seven dropping elbows on Eric Young. And again. Trent Seven getting him back up to his feet now. Seven with Young into the corner. Trent Seven lifts Eric Young up into the ropes. He's got him perched on the top. Trent Seven with a punch in the face now. Goes up to the top with Eric Young. Trent Seven and Eric Young. Superplex. Taking him down. And now Trent Seven getting him back up to his feet. Big chop to Eric Young. Into a massive clothesline. Cover. 1, 2. Eric Young kicks out. Now Trent Seven going right back into that figure 4 leg lock. It's in. Figure 4 in on Eric Young once again. Is the Maniac about to submit? Trent Seven's got that figure 4 in. He's bridging it. He's getting as much pressure on that lower waist of Eric Young as he can. Eric Young in some serious trouble here. Eric Young writhing in pain here. Trent 7. Eric Young gets out of it. Trent 7 getting back up. Oh, there's a big clothesline from Eric Young. Now Eric Young going towards the corner. Knocks back Trent 7 here, and Eric Young, right hook, chops him, pulls him in. Eric Young hooks the arms again, lifts him up again. Butterfly suplex into a backbreaker. Cover on Trent 7 for the 1. No, Trent 7 immediately kicks out. And now Trent 7 run across the ring here. Eric Young collides with him. Eric Young, no, 7. What a clothesline from Trent 7 to Eric Young. Trent 7 covers him on that clothesline for the 1, 2. These frequent covers are a great strategy by the wily veteran Trent 7. Tire out Eric Young as quick as you can, as fast as you can. Eric Young back to his feet now, and Eric Young turns him around, grabs Trent 7, picks him up, and oh, what a backbreaker there. Into a cover now on 7. Eric Young for the 1, for the 2. No! Big kick out there from Eric Young, or from Trent 7. Trent 7 now picked back up. Eric Young grabs a hold of him. Eric Young picks him up, and Eric Young with an Alabama slam. Trent 7 rolling towards the corner. Eric Young is perched on the top rope. Win for that elbow. Trent 7 punches him in the back. And Trent 7 now with Eric Young. Takes him down to the turnbuckle. Trent 7 circling the ring now. Goes for a running clothesline. Not sure what he was thinking there. And down though, Trent 7 getting him back up to his feet now. 7 with Young. Went for a clothesline. Eric Young swings it through into a kick. Eric Young flips him across the ring. And now, Eric Young, the madman, what's he thinking here? Eric Young taking him back towards the center of the ring. Young has got him down. Eric Young telling him to get back up. Here we go. Could look to put 7 down with this. Eric Young grabs him. No! Countered. Kicked in the ribs. Right hook connects. Eric Young caught with another clothesline. And now Trent 7 with Eric Young. Throws him in the corner now, and Eric Young is in the corner. Trent 7. Oh! The referee gets knocked silly. Trent 7. Low blow to Eric Young. And if the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen. Eric Young with a super kick though. Eric Young is going to shake off that low blow. Eric Young might have him beat here. But Trent 7 slams him down again. And Trent 7 burning hammer to Eric Young. And Trent 7 just for good measure hits it again. 1, 2, 3. The referee was still recovering from getting absolutely clobbered from behind by Trent 7. But 2 burning hammers. Eric Young wasn't getting up. And the veteran has finally gotten his due. Trent 7 is officially the first ever LS11 Universe NWA World Champion. I don't agree with how he did it, but he showed his veteran instincts on that one. Trent 7 with the win. That is only our 3rd matchup of the night. The Knockouts Tag Team Championships are going to be on the line up next. The Knockouts Tag Team titles are going to be on the line up next. As here come the challengers. Killer Kelly, Masha Slamovich, MK Ultra making their way down to the ring. MK Ultra, they lost the Knockouts tag titles at the end of last season. Lost to the beautiful people back at Slammiversary, but now tonight they get a chance to win those championships back after they've been traded around by a few teams that weren't them. Their opponents, the reigning Knockouts Tag Team Champions, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo and Steph DeLander. So Purrazzo and DeLander, they beat the beautiful people a few months ago to become the champions. So without any further ado, the Knockouts Tag Team titles are what's on the line up next. Here we go. It's Killer Kelly and Deonna Purrazzo starting it off. Kelly starts it off with a right hook. Purrazzo grabs a hold of her. Tag is made. Steph DeLander back in now, and Killer Kelly goes for a chop. Steph DeLander. Oh, jumping neck breaker, taking her down. DeLander takes her down. Knee strike to Killer Kelly. And now Killer Kelly starting to roll back to her feet. There's a kick from Steph DeLander. Rolls through into. Here we go. Swings her around. Hurricane Rana taking her down from DeLander. Into a cover now on Killer Kelly. She's got her for the one. No, Killer Kelly stays in it. And now Killer Kelly trying to roll towards her partner here. Steph DeLander kicks her in the head. Killer Kelly managing to get a boot up to save herself here. Runs to the corner. Hot tag is made. Masha runs in. Gets caught with a clothesline from Steph. And now Steph DeLander grabs Oliver. Pulls her in. Taking her towards the corner here. Countered. Deonna Purrazzo watching on as her partner gets hit with elbows by Masha. Masha Slamovich knocked off Steph DeLander this past a couple of weeks ago on Impact, not this past week. Oh, there's a knee strike here. Which of these teams are going to be able to call themselves the first TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions? Like I said, remember, I talked about it at the top of the show, but you never know if people are going to ask. Throughout the show, we will have new titles in the next few weeks once the real-life new titles get revealed. Only title we're going to be updating tonight is the TNA World title, which will take on one of the classic appearances for the time being. As now, hip toss from Masha Slamovich, taking down Steph DeLander. Masha putting the boots to her now, grabs a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet here. Masha firing away with boots, knocking her back here. Masha, forearm strike, knocks her back, went for a roundhouse. Steph DeLander caught her now, and Steph slams down one half of the challengers, turning her over here into a cover. Steph DeLander for the one. No, Masha Slamovich stays in it. Now Steph's got her down. Masha getting picked back up to her feet. Steph went for her. Masha countered. Went for the roundhouse kick. Again got caught by Steph. Now Steph's got her. Getting her back up to her feet here. Pulls her in now. Steph DeLander taking her towards the corner. DeLander now. No. Masha counters. Masha Slamovich counters. Knocks Steph back now. And Masha grabs a hold of her. Throwing her across the ring into the corner. Tag is made. Killer Kelly is in. And now MK Ultra looking for a double team off the ropes. Double shoulder block connects. Also, I've had like 6 months to stew on this. Scott. Royalties for MK Ultra, man. Just saying. Like, that's the one where I draw the royalties line on that can't be a coincidence. As Masha getting her back up to her feet. Killer Kelly tries to dive into the back of Steph DeLander. Big clothesline knocks her into the apron. Killer Kelly wiping off her feet. Like she's done with her. Steph DeLander is down, but if she gets counted out, it's going to be a retention. For the count of 7. Tag is made. The Virtuoso's back in. The inaugural Knockouts champion in Ellis 11 Universe is in. Deonna Purrazzo. No. Killer Kelly takes out the leg. Getting her back up to her feet here. Throwing her across the ring. Kelly. Big knee strike connects. Knocking her away now. And Killer Kelly. Big clothesline. Knocking down Deonna Purrazzo. Killer Kelly. Big knee strike. Knocks down the former Knockouts champion. Tag is made. Masha's in now. And Masha Slamovich pulls her in. Gets her up on her shoulders. And Burning Hammer. Cover. 1. Now it's saved by Steph. Now Steph DeLander wiped out with a massive clothesline. Masha now with Deonna staggering back to her feet. Masha gets her up now, and Masha Slamovich, big back fist connects. Tag is made to Killer Kelly. And now Kelly with a big opportunity here to pin a former Knockouts champion. Knee strike takes her down. Killer Kelly went for a kick. Deonna caught her now, and Deonna Purrazzo, flatliner, wipes her out. Purrazzo now goes in the corner. Tag is made to Steph. Goes for a kick. Counter. Killer Kelly. Sidestep to Steph DeLander. Oh, wipes out Deonna Purrazzo, though. Kelly kicks her in the ribs, pulls her in, lifts her up, drives her on her head. Cover. Killer Kelly for the 1, 2. No! DeLander stays in it. Kelly went for a kick. Steph DeLander with a big clothesline. Now Steph getting back up to her feet. Steph DeLander springboard. Rolls through. Catching Killer Kelly. Hurricane Rana taking her down. And now Steph talking trash. Pulls her in. Swinging neck breaker again. Killer Kelly goes down. Steph DeLander's got her. Pulls her in now. And another neck breaker connects. Calling her back up to her feet now is Steph DeLander. Goes for Killer Kelly. Kelly with an elbow strike. And again, Killer Kelly. Knocking her back here. Turns her around. Into crossface chicken wing. And Masha wiping out Deonna Purrazzo. Steph DeLander taps. MK Ultra have regained the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. Your winners, and once again Knockouts Tag Team Champions, Killer Kelly, Masha Slamovich, MK Ultra. A massive, massive victory for these two women tonight. Up next, though, folks, the X Division Championship on the line, a dream match scenario going down. This is one of the big ones, folks. This one is one I know many of you have been waiting for. The X Division Championship on the line. An Impact generational clash for the ages. The face of the Impact era versus the face of TNA. Out first, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander, only a former tag team champion at this point. He's been chasing his first singles title in LS11 Universe for quite some time now, and finally tonight could be his night. But he's got to get through perhaps the greatest competitor in TNA history. We were getting hit with too many copyrights, so I'm getting ready to fly, sorry. The phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ Styles is here, the phenomenal one, the man most synonymous with that X Division title. AJ Styles. He's got a huge matchup in just 48 hours as well. The first day of 2024. AJ Styles will main event the first LS11 episode of the new year when he goes one-on-one with Johnny Gargano on Raw Day 1 in just 48 hours. And so tonight, Styles looks to keep that X Division title when he does so. He said he plans on retaining it and bringing it with him around the world in WWE while still coming to TNA each and every week. X Division title up for grabs. Alexander, Styles. Here we go. They lock up. Alexander's got a hold of him. Josh Alexander gets AJ Styles. Styles countering. Knocks him back with right hooks. AJ. The ropes now, and AJ Styles no. Josh Alexander knocking him back. Styles counters. Styles. Caught with a clothesline by Josh. Josh goes for a kick. AJ runs in. Josh counters now, and Josh Alexander. Elbow strike taking him down. And now Alexander getting him back up to his feet. Josh Alexander with AJ in the corner now. And right hook connects. Pulls him in. Now Josh Alexander scoops AJ Styles up and body slams him down. Alexander's got him down and went for him. AJ countered now. AJ Styles getting him back up to his feet here. Styles with Alexander. Off the ropes, grabs him, arm drag connects into, here we go, off the ropes. For a knee strike, Josh Alexander out of the way now, and Josh Alexander, jumping neck breaker, taking him down. Goes for a kick, into a pounce, knocks him down again. Out of the ring now goes AJ Styles. Josh Alexander caught with a punch in the ribs. AJ Styles and Josh Alexander taking it outside the ring now. Styles caught with a clothesline again by Josh. Josh Alexander getting him back up to his feet now. Alexander sends him back in the ring now. He's got him down. Alexander grabs AJ Styles, pulls him in. DDT taking down the phenomenal one. Now Josh grabs AJ Styles, and this is a move AJ's all too familiar with. Ankle lock in by Josh Alexander, and AJ Styles crawling for the ropes. AJ Styles desperately trying to get to the ropes, but Styles manages to roll it through, pushes Josh out of the way. Now AJ Styles into an arm drag, knocking back Josh Alexander. Styles, forearm strike, into another one, and Josh Alexander catching a hold of him, and scoop slams him down. Grabs a hold of AJ Styles, getting him back up to his feet here now. Josh Alexander. Getting him back up again now. Now Alexander. Styles now. Styles with a hip toss now. Josh Alexander's down. AJ Styles up to the top. AJ Styles. Oh, leapfrogs Josh Alexander. Into. Big kick in the head from AJ. He grabs Josh Alexander, getting him back up to his feet now. And Styles. No. Alexander kicks him in the ribs, and Josh Alexander now grabs Styles for a tombstone. Cover. But a rope break for AJ. Josh went for him. AJ Styles, forearm strikes. Knocking him back here. AJ Styles, back strike. Counters. Knocking down Josh Alexander. And now AJ Styles off the ropes into... No! Josh Alexander out of the way. Now Josh Alexander, big pounce on AJ Styles. Alexander's got Styles down now, and Josh Alexander on the head of AJ Styles. Alexander now getting Styles back up to his feet. Josh Alexander with AJ Styles off the ropes. Alexander, German suplex taking him down. Coming in, went for him. AJ out of the way now, and AJ Styles. Again a German suplex from Alexander. Josh taking him down. AJ Styles out of the way. AJ Styles hits the deck with a chop block to Josh Alexander. Alexander out of the way now, and Josh Alexander firing away on AJ Styles here. Counters. AJ Styles goes for him. Pele kick from Styles. AJ with a double axe handle now has got him down, and Josh Alexander's down. AJ Styles, no. Josh Alexander out of the way. Alexander turns him around, and Josh Alexander, wait a minute. Grabs AJ Styles and Alexander. Styles clash. For the one. No, AJ Styles kicks out. Styles kicked out of the Styles clash. Alexander up to the top. Josh Alexander. Went for an elbow. AJ Styles out of the way. And now Styles pulls Alexander in, and AJ Styles with Alexander up for the C4. Hitting Alexander with his own move. Turnabout's fair play. Cover. 1, 2. Alexander stays in it. And now AJ Styles, no. Knocking down Josh Alexander, goes for a kick. Styles caught with a clothesline again by Josh. Alexander getting him back up to his feet now. Josh Alexander firing away on AJ Styles. Forearm strike comes off the ropes. Alexander rolling kick in the head of AJ Styles. And now Alexander turns him over. Josh Alexander. Ankle lock. Back in on Styles. But Alexander, wait a minute. Grapevine. He grapevines the ankle lock on AJ. AJ Styles is flailing in pain. Styles is trying to stay in it here. AJ Styles fighting for his life. Styles pulls it back through, kicking Alexander. Knocks him back. Both men back up to their feet now, and Josh runs in. AJ Styles with a takedown. And now Styles has knocked him back. AJ Styles forearm strike. Into another. And now Styles ducks the clothesline. Pele kick. AJ's got Josh down now, and AJ Styles going up to the top rope. AJ Styles on the top. Here we go. Frog splash. Styles with Alexander down for the 1, 2. No. Josh Alexander kicks out. AJ's got him down now. AJ Styles springboard. Went for the moonsault. Josh Alexander out of the way. Alexander now grabs Styles. Here we go. Josh Alexander to put down the phenomenal one. No. AJ counters the C4. Clothesline instead takes him down. AJ Styles grabs onto him, getting Josh back up to his feet. Pulls him in. AJ now with Josh Alexander for the Styles clash. Cover on Alexander now. AJ Styles for the 1, 2. No. Josh Alexander staying in it. AJ getting him back up again now. AJ Styles goes for him. Josh counters. And now Josh Alexander grabs AJ Styles, pulls him in. Here we go. Alexander now into C4 spike to AJ Styles. And Alexander now falls into the cover on Styles for the X Division title. 2. No! AJ Styles stayed in it again. Alexander turns him over, and Josh Alexander rolling Styles through into a stretch submission here. AJ Styles in trouble. AJ Styles in some serious trouble here. Styles rolls through it. Oh, and he's kicked off by Alexander. Josh Alexander runs in, pouncing on AJ again. Alexander's got a hold of him now, and AJ Styles picked up by Josh. Alexander suplex, taking down the Phenomenal One. Turns him over with a kick now, and Josh Alexander with AJ Styles down. Alexander grabs the leg. Ankle lock. Ankle lock back in on Styles. AJ Styles managing to get to the ropes, and I think Styles had to get to the ropes that time. Josh Alexander now getting AJ back up to his feet now. Alexander with Styles. Throws him across the ring into the corner now. Josh with AJ on the ropes. Here we go. Josh Alexander hanging him up in the ropes. Going up with him here. Alexander. Oh, drops AJ Styles in the ropes. The elbow, AJ Styles out of the way. Styles, here we go. His turn for a submission, but he's going to roll him too far. Rolls him into the ropes. AJ Styles unable to take him down there. Now Styles has got Alexander. Josh Alexander taken down. AJ getting him back up now, and AJ Styles. Pele kick. Knocks down Josh. AJ coming off the ropes now. AJ Styles has got him down. AJ Styles going after the leg. Styles takes out the leg of Alexander. He's got him down. Comes off the ropes. AJ Styles, no. Josh Alexander out of the way now. And Josh Alexander. Rolling kick in the face of AJ Styles. Puts a boot to him now. Grabs a hold of him. AJ Styles, right hook connects. Styles. Pele kick. He's got him down now. AJ Styles. Here we go. Goes out of the ring now. AJ Styles telling Josh to get up. Styles looking for phenomenal. No! Went for a phenomenal forearm. Josh Alexander's got him. Alexander into C4. Josh Alexander with the C4. Grabs the leg. Ankle lock. Ankle lock in on AJ. AJ Styles is fighting. Alexander's grapevined it. AJ Styles is flailing in pain here. Styles is fighting with all he's got. AJ Styles is in some serious trouble. Josh Alexander wrenching it as tight as he can. AJ's biting his own hand, telling himself not to do it. Don't tap. AJ Styles, he knows that as soon as he loses this title, he can never come back to Impact. Never come back to TNA. AJ Styles. It's over. He held on as long as he could, but Josh Alexander wasn't going to stop until AJ's ankle was broken. It was a tap or snap situation for AJ Styles, and Josh Alexander is a made man. Alexander just went toe-to-toe with the greatest TNA superstar there's ever been, and he won. Your winner, and finally, the new X Division champion, Josh Alexander. The rise of Alexander begins at last. Up next, the tag team titles. The TNA Tag Team Championships on the line up next. As here come the Bad Influence. Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. Daniels and Kazarian reunited at last a few weeks ago after Christopher Daniels took on Kenta, came up short. Bullet Club started to attack Daniels after the match. Kaz would come to his rescue, and for one last night, it's win or go home for them. The Bad Influence is back together. Their opponents, though, are the current tag team champions, Bullet Club's ABC, Ace Austin and Chris Bay making their way down to the ring. Ace Austin and Chris Bay won those championships last month in that vacant Fatal 4-Way ladder match, outlasting the Embassy of Erin, the Design, and the Motor City Machine Guns to become champions at last. Feels like Bullet Club is now officially on the rise here in LS11 TNA. That's an adjustment you can hear me getting used to by the minute. The TNA Tag Team titles on the line. Frankie Kazarian, Ace Austin starting it off. Here we go. Kaz grabs a hold of him, pulls him in. Suplex taking him down. Covered by Kazarian. 1, no. Kick out from Ace Austin immediately. Ace Austin staying in it now. Kazarian grabs a hold of him, pulls him in, and neckbreaker taking him down. Kaz has got him down now. Frankie Kazarian, no. Right hook connects. And now Ace Austin firing away, knocks him back with a forearm, runs in. Hurricane Rana into punching him in the face now. It has been a night of new champions so far, folks. Only one champion has successfully walked out with gold tonight, and that was earlier in the night when Moose defeated Kushida to keep the digital media title. Even then, that was by some shifty means. As now, whoa, Christopher Daniels comes in. Ace Austin managed to outmaneuver him here. Ace Austin knocking back Daniels. Forearm strike connects, and now Ace Austin throws Daniels in the corner of ABC. Tag is made to Chris Bay, and the Ultimate Finesser is in. Punches him in the gut. But could tonight be the night of the bad influence? Sunset flip by Chris Bay. He's looking to make sure it isn't. There's 1, no. Chris Bay kicking away at him now, knocking him down. Christopher Daniels back to his feet now. Daniels kicks him in the knees. Here we go. Daniels knocks him back, scoops him up on his shoulders, taking him down. Daniels has got Chris Bay down now. Christopher Daniels goes in the corner. Tag is made. Frankie Kazarian in. Kazarian now comes in with a leaping clothesline, knocking him down here. Kaz grabs a hold of him, pulling him in. Frankie Kazarian grabs him, countered, and roundhouse kick. Chris Bay wiping out Christopher Daniels. Now Frankie Kazarian turning him over here into a cover for the gold. Kazarian with the 1, no. Immediate kick out from Chris Bay. And now Kazarian grabs a hold of him. Frankie Kazarian throwing him across the ring. Kaz has got him down now. Frankie Kazarian standing over him. Kazarian grabs a hold of him, pulls him in, lifts him up, goes for a gut wrench, countered. Chris Bay pulls him in, and Chris Bay, the Ultimate Finesser, taking him down inside cradle suplex. 1, 2, no. Knocked back now by Christopher Daniels. Wait a minute, Chris Bay flies out onto him, and Ace Austin for a frog splash, trying to catch Kazarian off guard. Ace Austin now thrown in the corner by Frankie Kazarian. Kazarian putting Ace Austin on the top rope. Daniels taking out Chris Bay. Bad influence could be moments away from turning the tides here. Down goes Christopher Daniels. Frankie Kazarian now. Wait a minute. Oh! Caught with a roundhouse kick by Chris Bay. Into the cutter. Down goes Daniels. 1, 2, 3. Bullet Club wins in quick fashion. The comeback tour for the Bad Influence was cut short, so just a matter of minutes. I know Daniels and Kazarian are aging, but I think that just goes to show you just how damn good of a team the Bullet Club's ABC actually are. Your winners and still the Impact Tag Team Champions, Chris Bay and Ace Austin. We're getting into our final third of the night, folks. The Monsters Ball match is up next. Oh boy. Oh boy. This one's gonna be destructive. That's what it's gonna be. Because here comes the Monster Abyss. Abyss is storming down to the ring. It's the first night we're TNA again. Of course, we're bringing out some of the originals. We already saw Styles tonight. We've seen Styles. We've seen the Bad Influence. We still got Samoa Joe to come in our main event. Eric Young was here. You never know who's going to show up in the match that comes up next. The Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Now Abyss looks to put down the new monster. Abyss is, of course, the original monster of TNA. But this is the new monster. Big Red Rowan. James Mitchell handpicked Rowan back at Slammiversary to be his new monster. Rowan has had championship aspirations ever since, and James Mitchell has just repeatedly told him you have to finish your biggest test. And finally, just a few weeks ago, his biggest test would arrive, and it would be revealed to be none other than the Monster Abyss. So Big Red Rowan makes his way down to the ring. Rowan and Abyss. Let's do this. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Abyss grabs Rowan, slams him down. Abyss now has got him down, runs in. Rowan out of the way, and Rowan runs in. Clothesline. Taking down Abyss now, and Abyss, he's got some serious height over Rowan here. Rowan taken down with a headbutt. Remember, these two have been locked in dark rooms for the last 24 hours. No food, no water. Anything goes in this matchup. And Abyss has got Janice. The baseball bat, no. Rowan answers back. Rowan with a clothesline. These two men, they're like savages. They're like savages when they aren't malnourished and dehydrated. Rowan, chair in hand, runs in. Abyss knocks him into the barricade. Now Abyss has got Rowan. Abyss with Rowan lifts him up and drives him head first into the steel barricade. Abyss now, chair across the back of Rowan. Last time we saw Abyss, it was back at the first LS11 Slammiversary event, almost over a year ago now, when he challenged Matt Cardona for the digital media title. Down goes Abyss. Rowan now. Kendo stick in hand, Rowan hitting him with that cane, whipping him with it, breaks it over the body of Abyss immediately. And Rowan, what are they getting now? Rowan with the chair, or with that long ladder, bridging it across the ring. Abyss taking Janice to the back of Rowan. Abyss now, no, Rowan wrestles it out of his hand again now, and Abyss runs in, right into Rowan now. Rowan with a boot taking him down. The monster drops. Rowan getting him back up to his feet now, and Rowan with Abyss. Back into the ring now. Rowan's got him down. Rowan. No, Abyss out of the way now, and Abyss grabs Rowan. Abyss has got him by the throat, and Abyss with Rowan. Choke slam to the new monster. Cover. Rowan out before even one. Abyss has got him down now, and Abyss with Rowan. Here we go. Throws him over the top at that ladder. It misses him. Abyss now with Rowan, and Abyss goes for a boot. Rowan grabs a hold of him now, and Rowan with Abyss into that ladder. And Rowan beams his face off of it. Rowan getting him back up to his feet now, and Rowan with Abyss pulls him in. Rowan, massive side slam to Abyss. Getting him back up to his feet now. Rowan grabs Abyss, and Rowan throws him into that ladder. Rowan lifts the tree trunk-like legs of Abyss onto that ladder, and Rowan, oh dear God. A man that's 300 pounds like this shouldn't fly. Oh! And Abyss showing his nimbleness on that one. Double axe handle to the back of Rowan. Abyss now with Rowan into the barricade. For a double axe handle, Rowan out of the way. Rowan swings him around. Heel kick from Rowan. And now Rowan getting him back up to his feet. Rowan with Abyss. Throws him into that ladder now. Rowan's got Abyss down. Rowan. Here we go. He's going up. Rowan's up to the top. And now this time he flattens Abyss through the ladder. Abyss goes down. Rowan walking over to him, putting the boots to him. Abyss back up to his feet now, and Rowan goes for him. Abyss answering back. Abyss connects now, and Abyss with Rowan. Across ringside now, and the monster. The man who this very match is named for. Sliding that table back in the ring. Abyss now getting that table up. Rowan comes in though and stops him from igniting it. Abyss with Rowan for the black hole slam. Cover. 1, 2, no! Rowan stays in it. And now Abyss grabs that table. And Abyss sets the table ablaze, but look out, Abyss. Rowan with the heel kick. And Rowan. Oh my God, look at the strength. Rowan sends him through the flames. And Rowan with the side slam. And Rowan now with Abyss to his feet. Turns him around. Slams him. Gets him up one more time now, and Rowan with one more heel kick for good measure. 1, 2, 3. Rowan is TNA's new resident monster. That's official. Rowan and Abyss just went to a war. But as soon as Abyss ignited that table, Rowan made it the beginning of the end for the monster. A victory there for Rowan. Folks, we have 2 matches left tonight. Up next, it's the fun one of the night. Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Coming up next. 30 men this year, as opposed to the 20 of the previous years. It's going to be fun. All right, folks, here we go. It is time for the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. 30-man over-the-top rope matchup. Every 60 seconds, a new competitor will enter the ring. When it comes down to the final 2, this match will become a one-on-one encounter. And out first, representing the Motor City Machine Guns, it's Alex Shelley making his way to the ring. 2-time Impact Tag Team Champion, 1-time Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team Champion. Shelley is getting fired up tonight. Alex Shelley represents the Motor City Machine Guns tonight, represents Time Machine as well. His tag partner, Chris Sabin, will also be in this matchup at some point tonight. This is the first Call Your Shot Gauntlet for Alex Shelley. The last 2 years at Bound for Glory, he's been competing for Tag Team Gold. Shelley out first. Who's drawing number 2? Here we go. We're not pulling the same joke twice. You already know who it is. It's Grado. A dark horse pick is Grado. He could do it. Crazier things have happened, to say the least. Grado making his way down to the ring. So Grado and Alex Shelley start us off. Remember, you go over the top rope. Both feet hit the floor. You are eliminated until we come down to the final 2. Alex Shelley with a right hook to Grado, knocking him back. Grado pushing back Alex Shelley, though. Alex Shelley sidesteps. Grado scoops him up. Alex Shelley hangs on and drops him. Shelley now shoved back by Grado. Grado grabs a hold of him now, and Grado grabs him, pulls him in, lifts him up, and takes him down. Alex Shelley getting back to his feet now, and Alex Shelley jumping forearm straight to Grado into standing moonsault connects. Shelley now getting Grado back up to his feet. Alex Shelley throws Grado over the top rope. Grado hanging on though. Grado with a takedown. Now Shelley hanging on. Alex Shelley. Right hook. Number 3 about to join us. Who's it going to be? Shelley was looking for a fastball. Grado caught him. Grado picks him up again. Slams him down again. 2, 1. Who's going to be number 3? It's Speedball Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey enters the mix. Oh, and Grado gets knocked back by Alex Shelley. Grado grabs a hold of him and taking him down with a knee in the back. Neckbreaker as well. Now Mike Bailey gets taken down with a crossbody by by Grado. Alex Shelley starting to get back up. Grado throws Shelley off the ropes. Alex Shelley staying in it. Whoa, Mike Bailey. Big knee strike to Grado. Alex Shelley now kicks the hand of Mike Bailey, taking him down. Alex Shelley getting him back up to his feet now, and Alex Shelley scoops him up. Alex Shelley hitting an air raid crash on Mike Bailey. Grado grabs a hold of him again now, and Grado with Alex Shelley knocking him towards the ropes. Brings him back here, and now Alex Shelley into another chop. Grabs a hold of Grado. Alex Shelley looking to try and eliminate Grado here. Grado in trouble. Grado trying to hang on with all of his might. Grado fights out of it. Oh, Shelley, yeah. We got Shark Boy at number 4. Shark Boy enters the mix. And to the one person that predicted Shark Boy as a surprise, he was already announced for the match. You scrolled right by a graphic that had him on it, and you decided to pick him as a surprise entrant. Now Mike Bailey is flying around, taking out everyone that moves. Shark Boy with a right hook now. Alex Shelley went for a kick. Shark Boy crossbody. Grado again now with Alex Shelley into the corner. Alex Shelley catching Mike Bailey now. Pulls him in. Alex Shelley taking him down. Shark Boy with Grado. Shark Boy's got Grado, and Shark Boy... Whoa. Mike Bailey's the first one gone. Number 5. Whoa! Whoa, hang on a minute. This is my guy right here. Free from his 90-day non-compete. That's Eric Bugenhagen. You probably once knew him as Rick Boogs. Eric Bugenhagen, the former hardcore champion, is here. As Alex Shelley with a shell shock to Shark Boy. And Grado and Bugenhagen, I never knew I needed this. Bugenhagen and Grado going at it as Alex Shelley scores a second elimination over Shark Boy. Grado grabs a hold of Bugenhagen and Grado throws him over the top rope. Alex Shelley, poison rod to Grado. Now about a sixth of the way through this matchup. Number 7 is about to join us. Or is this number 6 about to join us? Number 6 about to join us, excuse me. It is the French-Canadian Frankenstein, the modern-day monster, PCO. And PCO going right after Bugenhagen. Oh, takes him down with an knee strike. Bugenhagen is down. Alex Shelley grabs onto Grado, sends him off the ropes. Alex Shelley springboards. Crossbody to PCO. Alex Shelley is on a roll right now as Grado grabs a hold of him, pulls him in, and Grado, oh, taking out the arm of Shelley. Grado's got the arm of Alex Shelley now, bending it back. Alex Shelley in trouble here as PCO getting knocked back, shoves back Eric Bugenhagen, and PCO with Bugenhagen into the ropes. Now PCO is trying to get rid of Bugenhagen. Grado. Oh, a rolling cutter from Grado. Number 7, it's time to tag him and bag him. Former X Division champion Steve Macklin enters the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Grado throws Alex Shelley in the corner, but now Macklin and Grado going at it. Grado rolls through. Bugenhagen going after PCO. Now Bugenhagen taking down Steve Macklin. Bugenhagen going right back after PCO. Grado with a massive boot to Alex Shelley. Bugenhagen now going after Grado. PCO and Bugenhagen going back at it though. Macklin and Grado going at it, and now PCO enters the mix. Grado has got the arm of Alex Shelley. Steve Macklin. Macklin has got PCO down. Grado dropping Alex Shelley once again. Bugenhagen, look at the strength here. He's got Grado up. Oh, here we go. Oh, who is he? Who's that champ I see? Oh, wait a minute. Bugenhagen with Shelley up. Alex Shelley is gone. Alex Shelley hung on as long as he could, but ultimately Bugenhagen took him out. Eric Bugenhagen taking out Alex Shelley. Guys, look at this. PCO taking down Keith Lee. I guess the big trucks are eating the little trucks on that one. PCO sent off the ropes. Keith Lee taking down PCO. Double axe handle now from Bugenhagen. Taking down Macklin. Up now. We're going to have the next entry coming in momentarily. Number 9 going to join us in just a moment. A monster is among us. We've got Black Taurus entering the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Is Macklin trying to get rid of Bugenhagen here? Grado! Oh, there went Bugenhagen. Grado taking down PCO. Steve Macklin with the DDT taking down PCO. Keith Lee knocks back Macklin though, and Keith Lee with Steve Macklin in the corner. Grado has got a hold of Taurus now, and now Grado with Taurus. Grado comes off the ropes, runs in. Whoa, went for a springboard cutter. Now Macklin DDT's Keith Lee. Keith Lee pulling himself into the corner. He's going to be the next one eliminated. Taurus looking to make sure PCO's the next one gone. Taurus grabs PCO. And trying to take down the French-Canadian Frankenstein. There's going to be number 10. It's the most professional wrestler. It's Brian Myers entering the mix. Brian Myers sprints down to the ring. Now, Steve Macklin grabs Grado, lifts him up. Grado takes him down with a clothesline. Brian Myers in now. Myers kicking away. Now Brian Myers turns his attention to Keith Lee, who's immediately going after him. Grado punching Steve Macklin, and Grado takes him down with a right hook. Clothesline from Keith Lee. Grado has been in here for a while. There went Taurus, courtesy of PCO. PCO takes out Taurus. And now Keith Lee. Keith Lee. Oh, he almost had him, but Steve Macklin interrupted him. It looked like Lee was out to get rid of PCO. And Grado. Hang on a minute. Grado, this could be huge. Grado. This is going to be number 11. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. As Grado and PCO eliminate Steve Macklin. And for the third year in a row, he's here. It's Carnold. And Carnold is going after Grado. Probably the one man in this matchup he could realistically take into battle. Carnold going after Grado. Carnold enters his third Call Your Shot Gauntlet. At this point, I feel like it's a miracle that nobody predicts it's going to happen anymore. It's the easiest surprise entry point you can get every year. It just seemingly is always going to happen. As Grado now going after Brian Myers. And Grado and Brian Myers. Big boot from Grado. Grado now getting PCO back up to his feet. Grado with a jumping cutter. Carnold went for a jumping neck breaker. We're about to have number 12 joining us in a moment here. Carnold with a right hook knocks back Grado and Carnold, but Grado goes over the top. Oh, here we go. Bully Ray. So wait a minute. Carnold eliminates Brian Myers. A little bit of revenge for something that happened to Carnold about 5 months ago at Los Angeles Wrestling when he challenged Matt Cardona for the Ring of Honor television title. Brian Myers would show up and attack the special enforcer Scott Steiner and cost Carnold the Ring of Honor television title match. Grado with a hammerlock DDT to Carnold though. As Bully Ray has entered the mix and Carnold is putting the boots to the TNA legend. Going into the TNA Hall of Famers, PCO drops Keith Lee. Grado still been in here since number 2, by the way. PCO taking down Keith Lee. Carnold and Bully Ray going at it now. Bully Ray kicking the ribs of the former Impact Tag Team Champion Carnold. Bully Bomb from Bully Ray. Number 13, it's Jonathan Gresham. Bully Ray trying to get Carnold out of here pretty quickly. And Grado turns a somersault. Carnold now. Oh, a big uppercut to Bully. Keith Lee grabs Carnold, and Keith Lee scoops him up with ease. Keith Lee. Stunt gun takes down Carnold. Keith Lee getting Carnold back up again. Keith Lee. Oh, Carnold still in it. So far, the only people Carnold has seemingly picked a fight with have been people like Brian Myers, who can't buy a win, and people like Bully Ray, who are not in the prime of their careers, shall we say. Let's look at this. Bully Ray throws Carnold. Jonathan Gresham arm drag to Bully Ray. Grado looking to get rid of Keith Lee, and Grado. Carnold going under Grado here. Who's going to be number 13? 14? No. No. It's Santino Marella. Santino Marella's here. And PCO's got Carnold. PCO throws Carnold across the ring. And Jonathan Gresham's got Santino as cornered. Managing to worm away from PCO, and Cornell grabs Santino from behind. Oh, Cornell, he's not ready. Cornell, he's not ready. Santino, no, he's going for a DDT. Cornell knocks him back. Oh, Cornell, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. As Keith Lee now grabs Cornell, throws him in the corner, and Keith Lee. Well, thanks for coming, Cornell. It was fun. See you next year. Out number 15, it's Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards enters the mix. Great to have Cornell here as usual, though. Can't wait to see him do it again next year. It's Bully Ray's got Grado. Grado is still in here. We're halfway through the match, and Grado is still in, by the way. Keith Lee going under Jonathan Gresham here. Keith Lee's been in there for a little while as well. You can see the sweat glistening on Keith Lee as he pops up PCO for a spirit bomb. PCO's been in for about as long as Keith Lee. In fact, I think he's been in longer. Grado turns Keith Lee around, and Grado with a cutter to Keith Lee. Eddie Edwards and Bully Ray going at it. Grado, no way. Grado trying to get rid of Bully Ray now. Jonathan Gresham takes down Eddie Edwards. And now Grado and Gresham with Bully Ray teetering. Bully Ray. No, he stays in it, does Bully Ray. PCO back to his feet. He grabs Eddie Edwards and PCO. Throws Edwards off the ropes. Gresham and Bully Ray. They were going after Grado. Keith Lee grabs Grado now. Number 16 about to join us. PCO. Pile drives Jonathan Gresham. Keith Lee throws Bully Ray in the corner. And here comes the other member of Motor City. Here comes Chris Sabin. All hail Sabin. Chris Sabin grabs a hold of PCO, and Chris Sabin going into the French-Canadian Frankenstein. Right hook connects. And Chris Sabin with PCO in the ropes. PCO in trouble. Keith Lee trying to get rid of Grado here. Grado in some trouble. And Chris Sabin. Oh, there goes Grado. There goes PCO. Chris Sabin going under Bully Ray. Chris Sabin grabs all of Bully Ray. And Bully Ray is eliminated as well. A quick 2 eliminations there for Sabin. Went for a drop kick. Keith Lee out of the way. Now Chris Sabin knocking back Keith Lee. Jonathan Gresham. He's got Eddie Edwards now. Keith Lee and Jonathan Gresham going to team up again here with a double suplex. Number 17 about to join us. We are officially over the halfway point as of Sabin entering. Whoa. Whoa! Keith Lee just pounced Jonathan Gresham out of the ring. As folks, that's suicide. Manic even. Appeared first in TNA Impact on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And the Wii as well, I suppose. Made his way to Impact Wrestling, coming to life. And now he's here in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. 2 years ago, he showed up as Manic once again in Impact, and it was later revealed that it was Kenta under the mask the whole time. But now Suicide is in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Chris Sabin and Keith Lee are going after him now. Sabin and Lee. Chris Sabin's got a hold of Keith Lee. Keith Lee staying in it. And now here comes the artist formerly known as Elias. And there goes Suicide. Keith Lee sent off the ropes now. Chris Sabin grabs him by the arm. So that's another one of our shock entries there with Suicide entering. So far, we've had Arnold Schwarzenegger, Suicide, Santino Marella all entering the match as Elias goes over the top, and Elias is Call Your Shot Gauntlet, and Eric Bugenhagen as well when it comes to surprises. Almost forgot him. Now Chris Sabin going after Elias. Sabin takes him down. Keith Lee with Chris Sabin up on his shoulders. Big Bang Catastrophe takes him down. Elias goes after Keith Lee. Elias has got Keith. And Elias drops him. Number 19 about to join us. Or is it number 18? I've lost track. No, it's number 19. And it is all ego. Ethan Page enters the mix. All ego Ethan Page. This is going to be a big breakout matchup for him. Sabin grabs a hold of Elias, and Sabin throws Elias over the top. Chris Sabin was looking for another elimination. Ethan Page. Hurricane Run to Sabin, taking him down. Now Chris Sabin runs in. Sabin grabs a hold of Elias, pulls him in. Snapmare to the artist, formerly known as Elias. Bring him back. Keith Lee firing away on Ethan Page. Back forearm strike from Sabin. Get the ribs now. Chris Sabin. Whoa, Ethan Page! A short showing for him tonight. And Elias managing to hang on. Rough night at the office for Ethan Page. Chris Sabin. Cradle shock to Keith Lee. Number 20 about to join us. We're about to be 2/3 of the way through this thing. And here comes the belt collector, Matt Cardona. There goes Elias. And Cardona and Sabin have got some unfinished business from Ring of Honor. Cardona, of course, taking and retiring the ROH six-man tag titles from Time Machine. And now Cardona goes after Keith Lee. Cardona, whoa, Lee, taking him down. Keith Lee headbutt to Cardona, who was in the final two a couple years ago. Oh my God, Keith Lee! Makes the humiliatingly short night for Cardona. Chris Sabin into a knee bar. Keith Lee with a humiliatingly short night for Cardona in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. And now Chris Sabin goes for a kick. Keith Lee swings him around, and Lee pops up Sabin. Chris Sabin's up. Sabin's down with a spirit bomb. Number 21, Diener of the Design. Diener entering the mix as Keith Lee. As Chris Sabin here, and Keith Lee with Diener. Spirit bomb taking down Diener. Sabin with a neck breaker. And Diener pulling himself into the corner to try and recover from that spirit bomb. Sabin goes after Lee, who kicks him in the ribs now, and Keith Lee with Chris Sabin. Almost eliminates the former X Division champ. Diener goes down now. Sabin skins the cat once again. Sabin's been hanging it for a while now, since number 16. Lee's been in almost as long, and Sabin, whoa! Keith Lee just cleaned house. Keith Lee's been in since number 8, and he's still going. What? Someone said 3 weeks ago, imagine Chris Danger in an LS11 ring. It's not a video game anymore, wink wink. Chris Danger. The man who started out just playing the WWE 2K games, got official wrestling training, became a trained wrestler, and has been wrestling in DPW. Keith Lee, oh! Welcoming Danger to Impact the hard way. Chris Danger with a big drop kick though. Ray and I, when we discussed Chris Danger's first ever match, because we actually watched it pretty recently right after it aired, his first ever match was Sean Spears at the DPW show. Ray said he wrestles like Mikey Whipwreck. And I went back and as many people know, I'm not someone who goes back and watches old wrestling very often, but I went back, did some comparisons. Yeah. Oh, and here we go, another shock. It's the return a year later. The return of the former X Division champ. Alan Angels is back. Alan Angels up to the top. Whoa! What? You gotta be kidding me. Danger just eliminated Keith Lee. Chris Danger just eliminated Keith Lee with a super kick. Danger cell throws down, arm drag from Alan Angels. Alan Angels gets him back up, and Angels with Danger down. Alan Angels kicks him in the back. Alan Angels a kick in the back of Danger again. People like to joke about Carnal getting in the ring all the time. Well, Danger, you know what? I make a lot of jokes, especially with the Carnal stuff, but Danger, I've got an incredible amount of respect for this guy. Ever since he was willing to actually step in the ring and do the training, something I could never do. I don't have the patience. I don't have the mental fortitude to do it. And Danger, he's a guy that did. As the Machine Brian Cage of the Embassy of Erin has entered the mix. And Alan Angels, half Brian Cage's size, looking to chop him down to size here, though. Alan Angels now, right hook to Danger. Chris Danger punches him in the gut now, and Danger. Wait a minute, Angels tries to grab him. Danger and brass knuckles. Oh, and Brian Cage absolutely fucking floored him. Cage probably eats as much in one day as Danger weighs. Brian Cage just obliterated Danger. Chris Danger punches him in the back. And again. Oh, and Danger, bud. You are swimming with sharks right now because at number 25, it's Jacob Fatu of the Bullet Club. The big trucks are gonna eat the little trucks again. And Jacob Fatu slams down Chris Danger. Alan Angels sent off the ropes now. Brian Cage drives him into the mat. And now we got us a monster fight. Brian Cage now grabs Chris Danger, hurls him out of the ring. Chris Danger, he was only in there for a few minutes, but they were a hell of a few minutes, weren't they? Chris Danger with a hell of a showing. And now, Brian Cage, Alan Angels, Jacob Fatu, the three men standing in the ring. Who's going to be number 25? It's Chris Adonis. The masterpiece. Let's wait a minute. Alan Angels dumps out Jacob Fatu and Chris Adonis, the masterpiece. Elbow strike to Angels. Brian Cage has got the masterpiece up, taking him down. Now Chris Adonis. Brian Cage grabs Alan Angels, takes him down with a neck breaker. Clothesline connects from the masterpiece. And now Chris Adonis grabs onto Brian Cage, and Adonis. Is he going to do it? No! Brian Cage eliminates him, and now Alan Angels fighting an uphill battle. He goes over the top. Brian Cage nearly got him. Alan Angels back into the mix. Alan Angels swings him around. Angels, here we go. Bringing in the kicks. As number 27, it's the leader of Bullet Club TNA. It's Kenta. And now Kenta. Oh, Alan Angels is bringing the fight to Kenta. Hurricane Rana taking him down. Alan Angels looking to bring the fight to these top guys of Impact. of TNA, if you will. As they collide now, Kenta went for a kick. Alan Angels jumped at him. Angels with a back fist knocking down Kenta. Now Alan Angels runs in. Kenta knocks back. Alan Angels caught with a forearm from Kenta. Only 3 men left. We know Big Bill is still coming. The rest are complete mysteries. It's now Brian Cage has got Kenta down. Brian Cage with Kenta. Lifts him up. Brian Cage with Kenta. Drill claw. And now Brian Cage grabs Alan Angels. Number 28 about to join us. And it's Big Bill at the Embassy of Aaron. And Alan Angels. Whoa! Talk about upsets. Alan Angels just eliminates Brian Cage. And Big Bill, he's got Alan Angels over the top. Angels hanging on. And now Kenta with Big Bill into the corner. Brian Cage almost had backup, but Big Bill not able to get it in time before Alan Angels pulled off the massive upset there. Angels backstabber. Alan Angels with a backstabber takes down Big Bill. And now Kenta and Angels. Double DDT. Kenta now. Whoa, here we go. Hurricane Rana to Angels. We've got 2 men left. Next elimination means we're guaranteed our final 4. As Brian Cage. Here we go. The next 2 entries are complete mysteries. Who's it going to be? Whoa! The man who was supposed to main event the first ever LS11 Impact episode. EC3. EC3 returns. The prodigal son of LS11 Universe. The man who's been nothing but a joke. A footnote, the EC3 days. EC3 is back. Big Bill now grabs Alan Angels, throws him off the ropes. And Kenta taking down Bill with a DDT. Alan Angels and EC3 going at it. EC3 pulls him in. We're just a few seconds away. Who's it gonna be? EC3 is gone. And Kenta trying to take down the big man, trying to get Big Bill over Kenta. Kenta's got him teetering. Kenta with Big Bill. Oh my God. Kenta fells the redwood. On Angels on the backstabber. Angels and Kenta are 2 of the final 3. We're just waiting for number 30. Oh, Angels guarantees himself the spot, though. Oh, and come on. Kenta and Jacob Fatu. Bullet Club. You guys lost. Suck it up, you lost. They're essentially handing this to whoever's got number 30. As Jacob Fatu spiking Angels on his head. And Kenta gets him up for the go to sleep. And Kenta now throws it back in. Who's going to be number 30? Wait. What? What? He's back at number 30. Mustafa Ali, but he's in a full suit. Angels is still down, folks. This is the final 2 of Call Your Shot and Ali. Oh my God. Mustafa Ali didn't even have to wrestle. He didn't even lift a finger. Mustafa Ali didn't even lift a finger. He just showed up in a suit and tie and won the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Ali has returned to Impact. Well, this is it. The main event of the first ever TNA show in LS11 Universe. The TNA World Title on the line. Out first, the winner of the LS11 World Cup, former digital media champion. Say his name, and he has appeared. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is TNA's last hope. At this point, Hendry can't do it. I don't think anyone can. I think that sentiment is shared between myself and many others within the LS11 universe. Hendry has been to hell and back to get here, and he finally gets his shot. His opponent, the longest reigning champion in the history of LS11 Universe. The first, and at this point only person in LS11 history that we have watched hold a championship hostage for over 500 days. In that time, Samoa Joe has been an unstoppable force. Samoa Joe has taken down over 25 different opponents in those 500 days. Unpinned and unsubmitted in singles competition for the last 3 years. 2.5 years or so ago is how long ago it was. There it is, the TNA World Championship. Samoa Joe, Joe Hendry, main event of Bound for Glory. Here we go, they lock up. Samoa Joe with a knee strike. Joe kicks at the legs. Now Samoa Joe getting Hendry back up to his feet. Joe grabs hold of him. Samoa Joe throws him across the ring. Elbow strike. Kicks him in the head. Down goes Joe Hendry. Now the referee got in the way of Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe telling the referee, do it again and see what happens. Joe Hendry was bought enough time to get out of the way of that. Jumping neck breaker for Samoa Joe. Now Hendry grabs a hold of him. Joe Hendry throws him in the corner. Clothesline connects. Samoa Joe goes down. Hendry coming off the ropes now. No! Kicked in the face by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe throws a kick. Sweeps the leg. He's got him down. Samoa Joe kicks him in the back of the leg. He's got Joe Hendry. Lifts him up. Slams him down. Joe now getting him back up to his feet. Samoa Joe throws a super kick. Joe Hendry catching the leg. Hendry. As Joe picks him up. Spine buster! And now Joe Hendry getting him back up again, kicks him in the ribs, punches him in the back. Samoa Joe is down. Joe Hendry getting him back up again now, and Samoa Joe knocked into the ropes. Now Joe Hendry dumped to the outside. Samoa Joe pulling him in, lifts Joe Hendry, gets him up, power bombs him into the guardrail. Referee restarting the count now, and Samoa Joe. Whoa, Joe Hendry caught him. Knee in the back, taking him down. Joe Hendry's got him. Now he gets Samoa Joe back up to his feet, and Joe Hendry sends him into the apron. Elbow strike from Joe Hendry. Down goes Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe back to his feet, and now Samoa Joe. Hip toss sends Hendry into the barricade. Count of 5. Joe with Hendry now. Samoa Joe throws him back in the ring. Samoa Joe kicks in the back. Joe Hendry's down. Hendry back up. Elbow strike now. Knocking him back. Hendry. It's got Samoa Joe back now. And Joe Hendry. Freak of nature. Hendry grabs a hold of Samoa Joe now, and Joe Hendry. No, Samoa Joe counters. Samoa Joe now has got a hold of him. He's sending Joe Hendry off the rope. Samoa Joe, body slam. Samoa Joe drops the elbow on him. Joe Hendry is down. Joe Hendry. And Samoa Joe back up to getting picked back up. Now Joe taking him down. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe with Joe Hendry now. Hendry pulling himself up in the corner. Joe Hendry. Oh, evades the clothesline. Elbow strike to Samoa Joe. Joe Hendry turns him around. He's got him. Going for standing ovation. No! Samoa Joe turns him around. Joe Hendry counters. Joe was looking for the rear naked choke. Samoa Joe. No. Counter for counter here. Samoa Joe went for it again. Joe Hendry gets him by the throat. Here we go. Standing ovation. Cover. 1, 2. Samoa Joe stays in it. Hendry coming off the ropes. Joe Hendry went for an uppercut. Samoa Joe out of the way. Samoa Joe chop block to the legs of Joe Hendry. And back up to his feet now. And Samoa Joe. There's Joe Hendry in the corner now. And Samoa Joe with Hendry up on the ropes. Samoa Joe pulls him in. He's got him up. Oh no! Here we go! Muscle Buster! And that's kept the title around Joe's waist for months, years almost. Kick out from Joe Hendry. Samoa Joe has been champion for, well, for the better part of 2 years at this point. Over a year and a half now, Joe has reigned at the top of Impact Wrestling. Joe Hendry counters though. Forearm strike to the Destroyer. Samoa Joe turns around into a clothesline now, and Joe Hendry. Go, ducks him, sends him up the ropes. Hendry, back body drop. Now Joe Hendry, here we go, pulls him in, lifts him up. Spine buster to Samoa Joe. And back up to his feet now, Joe Hendry. Front kick, counter, Joe Hendry. Goes on from Samoa Joe. Into another one. Samoa Joe grabs him, pulls him in, and takes out the leg. No, Joe Hendry out of the way. He grabs a hold of him now. Joe Hendry with Samoa Joe. No. Samoa Joe taking him down. Went for the senton. Hendry bails on the bottom rope. Now Joe Hendry getting back up. Samoa Joe coming in hot. Samoa Joe dives to the outside and wipes out Joe Hendry. Hendry out of the way though. Joe lands hard on his knee. Samoa Joe sent to the barricade. Joe Hendry knows he's not as big as Samoa Joe. He's not as strong as Samoa Joe. But Joe Hendry might be able to outthink Samoa Joe, and sometimes that's what it takes in a wrestling match, is being the smartest guy in the ring, not the strongest. Joe Hendry now grabs a hold of Samoa Joe. Throws him back in the ring at 7. Joe Hendry making sure he's not going to get counted out. And Joe Hendry into standing ovation number 2. Grabs Samoa Joe now. Does Joe Hendry. Pulls him in. Lifts him up. Hendry with the freak of nature to follow it up. Joe Hendry to win the world title. 1, 2. No! Samoa Joe pulling himself up into the corner. Joe Hendry runs in. No! Kicked in the face by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe turns him around, grabs a hold of him. German suplex. Paul Nelson taking down Hendry, and Samoa Joe now grabs him, grabs the arms. Chimeraplex connects to Hendry. Samoa Joe's got him down for the 1, 2. No! Now Samoa Joe, here we go. Gonna look for. Going for the rear naked choke again, Joe Hendry. No, what a knee strike from Samoa Joe, who kicks out the legs and turns it into STF. Step over to a old face lock in from Samoa Joe. Trying to tap Joe Hendry out here. Joe Hendry fighting like his life depends on it. Elbows into the head, knocking him back. Now Joe Hendry throws him off the ropes. Hendry sends Samoa Joe out of the ring. Joe Hendry now, his turn. He hits the ropes, and Joe Hendry dives out on the Samoa Joe. Hendry getting him back up to his feet. Joe Hendry. It's Samoa Joe back into the ring. Joe Hendry follows him back in. Grabs a hold of him now. Joe Hendry goes for a third. No. Samoa Joe answers back. Joe, no. Hendry, no. Counter for counter again. Samoa Joe, super kick. Senton. Cover on Joe Hendry now. Samoa Joe's got him down. 1, 2. Kick out from Hendry. Now Samoa Joe. Here we go. Looking to put Hendry to sleep here. Samoa Joe with Joe Hendry. Hardly hear myself think over this crowd. Joe Hendry knocks it back. Clothesline. Taking him down. Joe Hendry getting him back up to his feet. Joe Hendry. Fighting around now. Knocking back Samoa Joe. Punches him in the ribs though. Does Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe firing away at Joe Hendry now. Samoa Joe. This crowd electric, like I said. They know that Joe Hendry is the last man on the Impact roster that stands a chance. Hell, even with some of those new signings we saw in Call Your Shot, I think Joe Hendry still is the last hope. And, oh, he's caught with a super kick. Joe Hendry rolling under the bottom rope. Samoa Joe stalking him now. Samoa Joe, no. Joe Hendry pulls down the ropes, and Hendry doesn't fly often, but when he does, it's effective. Joe Hendry up to the top. Oh, power slam by Samoa Joe. Joe with another senton. And into another. Samoa Joe has got him down, drops the elbow on him. Samoa Joe with Joe Hendry. Hendry rolls through now. Samoa Joe runs in, goes for a boot. Joe Hendry. Hendry now, right hook connects, grabs Samoa Joe, lifts him up. Freak of nature again. And now Hendry with Samoa Joe back up to his feet. Joe Hendry. Goes all the turnbuckle taking him down. Hendry. He's got him for a third standing ovation. Cover. 1, 2. Samoa Joe grabbed the bottom rope. Now Hendry putting the boots to him. Hendry just stomping away, but Joe back to his feet now. Samoa Joe. Chop for chop here. Joe Hendry gets him by the throat again. No. Samoa Joe answers back, and Joe, oh no, Samoa Joe's got him. Rear naked choke. It's in. It's in. It's over. It's over. Samoa Joe's gonna put him to sleep. No. Hendry elbows his way out of it. Samoa Joe sweeps the legs again. Samoa Joe grabs the leg of Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry kicks him in the head. Hendry's got Samoa Joe down. Samoa Joe. Oh, Hendry with a diving senton. That is definitely not something we've typically seen in Hendry's playbook. Joe Hendry now with Samoa Joe. Throws him into the guardrail. Now Joe Hendry coming in. Right hook to Samoa Joe. No, Joe throws him into the guardrail. Joe bounces him off the ring post. Now Samoa Joe. Oh, Joe, what are you doing? Joe. Joe, what are you doing? No. Samoa Joe on the concrete. Has knocked Joe Hendry down. Samoa Joe is back in the ring, and Joe breaking the count. Samoa Joe breaking the count. He wants to make sure he doesn't just finish Joe Hendry's story, doesn't just get rid of Impact's one last hope. He finishes Joe Hendry once and for all. Samoa Joe with Joe Hendry up on his shoulders. He's going to powerbomb him. No! Joe Hendry fights out of it. Hendry Oh my God! Standing ovation on the concrete! Get him back in there! Samoa Joe collapses in front of the ring. And that is over 300 pounds of dead weight that Joe Hendry is having to deadlift and throw back in the ring. Referee at the count of 7. Joe Hendry manages to muscle Joe over into a cover. 1, 2, no! Samoa Joe still in it. Joe Hendry went for a drop kick. Samoa Joe headbutts him in the back. Pulls him in. Only Samoa Joe could still be going after something that nasty. Only Samoa Joe could still be going after that. Now Joe bouncing Joe Hendry off the turnbuckle. Samoa Joe now throws him off the rope. Samoa Joe elbow strike has got him down, and Samoa Joe telling him to get up. Here we go. Samoa Joe one more time. No! Went for rear naked choke. Joe runs in. But power slam from Hendry. Hendry getting him back up to his feet. Firing away at him now. Joe Hendry kicks him in the ribs. Punches him in the back. Now Joe Hendry the punch to the throat of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe counters hip toss, taking down Joe Hendry. Samoa Joe coming off the ropes. Joe Hendry falls out of the ring again. Samoa Joe telling him, try all you want, it's over. Hendry pulls himself back up on the apron. Samoa Joe drops it. Now Samoa Joe, referee at the count of 1. Samoa Joe grabs Joe Hendry back to his feet, and Samoa Joe dragging the corpse of Hendry around, telling him, look at all your fans. Look at all these people who believed in you. They're going to regret their belief tonight. Samoa Joe. No! Hendry. Into standing ovation. Hendry now pulls him in, up on his shoulders. Look at the strength of Hendry. Joe's got his second wind. Joe Hendry has taken down Samoa Joe. And Joe Hendry, one more time, for Swerve Strickland, Jonah, AJ Styles, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, Eric Young, Moose, Brian Cage, Dalton Castle, and everyone else, the final standing ovation. 1, 2, 3. We did it. Your winner and new TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry. I'm so fucking proud of this guy. Thank you all for watching. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.